Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, team. Okay, chalo, let's start the day with some nice deep breath. Inhale deep and slow from your nose, exhale from your mouth. Let's start. And breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, perform 2 minutes of Anulom Vilom. Feel that the morning air is reaching your brain and your brain is becoming healthier. Okay, chalo, let's go. Okay, take a deep breath and exhale. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Rub your palms against each other. Generate some heat. Roll it over your face. Okay. Team, before we get started, let's do a quick Bhastrika, like Brahmari Pranayam. Okay, it's really good for your brain. So basically, you just spine gently erect with the 3 bottom fingers. You need to gently press your eyes. Then the 2 index finger goes on your forehead, and then with your thumb you need to block your ears, and then press all of it, and then just do a humming tune like 10 times. You make your own counters, count that humming vibration. After that, just keep your hands down and sit it for some time. Okay, okay, chalo, let's get started. So 3 bottom fingers on your ears, index finger on your forehead, and thumb blocking your ears. And then press it gently, and then humming tune by focusing in the center of eyebrows 10 times. Yeah, chalo, let's go. mm, mm, mm. Once done, keep your hands down and just sit, relax, and feel the silence of the morning. Feel the peace. Take a deep breath and exhale. One more time. Rub your palms against each other. Roll it over your face and slowly open up your eyes. Okay, team. Chalo. Let's start with the topic for today. We'll have a short discussion, and after that, we'll perform the rest of the activities of the morning routine. Okay. So let's get started. So today's topic is pretty interesting. Okay. It's something which every one of us will be able to relate, and it is all about social media. Okay. There are a few very basics about it. Okay. So not deep diving into multiple aspects of things. Okay. देखो, just understand how these things actually have work. Okay. So initially everybody starts with a good thought, right? This is how it all begins, whether it's Facebook or any other platforms. They all start with, okay, we want to solve a problem, help the people somehow, somehow, somehow. Okay. And then accordingly, we get so many of these things: Facebook, LinkedIn, okay, then Instagram, and then YouTube, and then all the list. Okay, all the list of social big platforms which are available. Okay, they all start with some initial. Then the focus of this platform becomes how do we get more people? Okay. Now the second focus for everybody is how do we get more people? How do we get more people use the platform? Okay. And then the focus changes. How do we keep these people more on their platforms? Yeah, this is always a simple curve for every platform. Okay. Why? Because if they get more people, if they become popular, and if they can keep the people on the platform, then they can literally do anything with the people. Okay, this is how it works. What does this literally do anything with the people? It's like they can override your way of thinking. They can override your way of processing information and the way to the world through these platforms. Okay, they said the full elections were influenced based upon social media campaigning. Okay, if you show the people whatever some version of things, they will believe in that. Human beings are pretty very easily people can be manipulated. Truth could be something, but if you show some reality to them over and over again, then people will believe in that. Okay, so that's how this social media works. And the point is, there is this terminology called as rat hole. Okay, which simply constantly says ki if you like a specific type of content, more of that is going to be suggested for you, and you will go deeper and deeper into all relative content towards that particular category. Okay, nothing but so much is information available on internet, but based upon what you want to see, more related keeps coming, and that's a kind of a rat hole terminology. Okay, now, just the point is, yes, a lot can be done. Once they have people on their platforms and using it to very deeper extent, then they can really manipulate you into anything. Okay, they can sell you products, they can get you buy courses, they can get you make any decisions of your life the way they want to do it. Okay, now that's pretty different. Okay, now you might be seeing all these are platforms are free, and that's the reason people use it, right? It's just open for all. But if you really understand, uh, what happens is these big companies capture and monitor, okay, all the activities that we keep doing time to time, everything. Okay, now just imagine, like, more than even we know ourselves, this platform knows us. Okay, the platform knows, okay, every day when I wake up in the morning, what do I do, which platforms I access, and on each of the platform what do I search, what kind of information I look for. And then with Google, like, okay, where is this guy moving throughout the day now, which places have we visited, where have he traveled, what kind of food he likes to eat, what kind of things he orders from grocery, what does he search online, like everything about me, is digitally captured in all of these platforms, more than even like, and people are happy to do that. Okay, and most of us know these things. Okay, yeah, they are all recording, but we feel like, हाँ ठीक है, जान के क्या ही कर लेगा. It's because we don't have that maturity. That's why we just talk like that. And the point is, if they know everything about us, okay, now these are algorithms running behind the screen, which does processing of this data and predict the future. Is what happens when the data is processed, you can literally predict the future. Okay, if they know me so much of my data information is with them, they can literally predict, okay, what Tausif is going to do in the next coming 1 year, 2 years, based upon my past history. They can predict what I can do in the future. And if they want to influence my future decisions, they can just show me something else on social media while I'm doing all these activities, still relevant to what I do on social media. It's very much possible for manipulating. Now, just know it. Okay, we use it so much often. They predict the user behavior, and with that data processing, they can do selling to other companies for doing any other kind of businesses, and a lot of drama happens behind this. We might say nothing happens, but basically, our entire life can get compromised. Our future decisions can be compromised, and that is the reason you will see time and time again all these big giants. They have to attend these kind of in front of the jury and like clarifying, yeah, what is the data privacy they are making sure, and how much data and information they know, they do not know. So you can keep seeing, right, Sundar Pichai, Mark Zuckerberg, they keep getting called in front of mm, that government unit, right, to justify how they are doing, like, and what they should do or they should not do. But thing is, yeah, it's already way ahead because they are doing it, and they simply ask a question, okay, we are going to do it, do you accept it? And majority of the world simply accepts that, yeah, we are fine. YouTube, you want this, take it. Google, you want this, take it. So we are okay to give it to them, and now they will be processing it and then making a lot of things with that. Okay. Now, basically, then what is happening? So far, we introduced two components, right? One is you, one are the platforms. Okay, one is you, one is the platform. Yeah, you might be like, oh yeah, they are doing good, blah blah blah, whatever. But point is, be real, be aware of what can happen. Okay, that's how maturity grows. You need to be aware of what can literally happen. You platform. And then what happens? On the other side, there are sellers which comes in picture. These are the people, businesses, anything. They want to sell. Okay. So now what sellers do? Sellers register themselves on the platforms where there are more people using it for more time, and which knows lot of behaviors of a human being, and accordingly the seller starts selling or promoting products. Okay, ads start coming. Every platform goes through the same journey. Ads starts coming, this starts happening. Initially everything will be free, clean, but after some time, ads, sellers selling, and then the platform makes money. Okay, because the seller has to pay money to the platform. Next, the seller will run the ads, that's how he pays to the platform. And then you, the end users, will be shown these ads based upon whatever their interests and all, and then you end up buying it, so the seller makes the money. And yes, it's all happening at your timing. Okay, if at one side it's good, if we want something, we are seeing that ad. Okay, but know that what kind of thing is happening behind the screen. You are being forced, pumped with ads, for the reason that these guys make their business work. Okay, and the thing is, yes, there is so much of experimenting happening, okay, behind the screen on these platforms, of how they can delicately place ads into the system. Okay, earlier people were not really liking it. बाद में YouTube पे क्या हो गया, skip one ad, two ad, three ads चले गए, right? On the Facebook, initially people were, look at the strategy, they're already executing it. Initially there were no ads and people were very happy, and after that what happened is they started pumping ads, long ads, and then people were initially like no, irritated, maybe skip or scroll the videos. And then they started pointing in the full video, where are the hook points which is very interesting for the people. Okay, there they will definitely watch it. So they start processing the videos for those hook points, and then at those hook points they started placing ads of like 7 seconds, even 5 seconds, and that too without music. Nothing but slowly and steadily they are training the minds of the people to watch more ads. Just silent video, ads without any noise. It just comes. You might be like, "अरे, 5 seconds ka to hai, let's just pass it by." That five became 15 in a matter of a few months. And now with music also it is coming. They are experimenting with people. Okay, they are experimenting what works, what does not work, and accordingly, whatever. Eventually, they will figure out what works, and then entire world will be forced on those rules and algorithms. Okay, now this is what it is. The point is, yes, these things will grow, platforms and sellers. Okay, and your time, the most important thing. Okay, there are multiple things which if you are not aware, you will be on the losing side in this full game. First, you need to be aware your time is at stake here. These platforms literally don't care how do you spend your 24 hours. There was a time when television came, and people used to be like, great successful people do not watch television because they are constantly working on ideas, innovations, and doing something big. They don't watch television. When TV came, at that time the saying was there. Okay, and I told you that story, right? I went to the CEO's home. He has not given mobile phones to the children. Okay, they have laptops on which they have all the subscriptions and courses of the world where they constantly keep training, but they don't have mobile phones. So they have to sit and only take educational content on social media. That's the difference between success and failure. The world is just being manipulated with entertainment. There is this chaos. People like entertainment. Okay, there is this entertainment versus education battle even happening on the social platforms. Okay, And entertainment is always winning, and it will always win. And before you even realize, you're scrolling, and you have just passed 30 minutes just watching no sense related videos, just next, right? Because they have made it like that, and entertainment is naturally that addictive, so people just lose their own time. Now the point is, the thing which I was telling is, they, like the children of the CEO, which I told incident, they have all the subscription, and they use it only for educational purpose. Okay, not for entertainment at all. And this is not just one case. I was following some other person on social media. He was also a very big successful business owner. He also said, now this is interesting. He said, as a consumer of these platforms, he said, since past more than 10 years, I don't use these platforms as consumer. Nothing but this. Okay. One of the CEO, he said, it's been more than 10 years. I have not used it as a consumer. Now, what does consumer mean? There are two parties here in the platform, if you understand. Okay, there is a producer who produces content, pushes content, puts a blog, article, videos, this, that. Producers are there and consumers are there. On each of the platform, the same story. There are some people who add value, post, network, comment, whatever. There are people who just consume. Okay, he said, since past 10 years, I've never been a consumer. And if you're not a consumer, you will not be into any kind of a trap. Okay, nor of anything, your time will also not be wasted, but yes, your brand identity will be created. So if you are a producer, if you're a consumer, there are a lot of downsides to all this. Your time is being wasted, you can get manipulated, and there will be a lot of other problems. Okay, but if you are a producer, the one who posts, constantly, adds value, for them these platforms are great because they will help them to create brand identity. And then what happens? These are where the influencers are born. Okay, Abhi, now the way these people were doing things, the business wanted more people. Now the influencers come in, and the influence wants more people, more followers, more connections. And the sole reason is the same. The more people know them, the more business they can create out of it. Slowly, how influencers are going to go? Initially, they start with their own core stuff, and then they gain more of these things. And the bigger they get, okay, then they start getting deals. Okay, just understand. First, platforms used to take advantage of people. Then there are other people who started taking advantage of other people. Okay, and in the form of deals, and their brand deals might be like 5 lakh deals, 10 lakh deals, even bigger deals. Okay, like, Rock, the Dwayne Johnson, right? For simply putting one post, he charges a lot of money. People, if they just reach out a Rock, it's like advertisement, put it on your Instagram, because his viewer counts are like per post, the likes and the views are so high. Okay, it's like simply a post itself is an advertisement for him. And people reach out, ask them to post it, and then it goes to so many audience, they like it, blah blah blah, and that's how they make the money, and that's how their brand starts flourishing more. Okay, now just understand, if you are a consumer or only a consumer on the platform, you were being manipulated, you are being manipulated, and you will remain manipulated in the system at the cost of your time, your decision making. And that's a pretty horrible way of living life. It's like people are using you. Let's keep it like that. People are using you. Okay, so there is a right way. That doesn't mean you should stop doing it. There is a smarter way of using these platforms where you utilize them in your advantage. where you break this shell of just being a consumer on the platform and try to become a producer, so that at least you are in certain kind of control here. Okay, so that is where I would highly suggest every one of you to add. Okay, the conclusions will be simple: become a producer to platforms, otherwise you are being utilized. That's it. Become a producer to platform. And my second suggestion will be add educational information. Okay, do you know these facts? The entire schooling system is intentionally kept the way it is. Okay, why? Because somewhere some hard decisions happened. Okay, we need to create these upcoming generation people to be trained as to work as an employee for some organization. The schools are designed to have hardcore curriculum, the average school, the majority of the schools, where they can prepare employees who can work for some other organization. There are very few institutes or colleges who focus on actually creating business owners. They get very few of them. But majority, the entire schooling system is designed to keep people restricted so that they work as an employee all throughout their life. It's intentionally kept like that. It's not like they don't want to change, or the schools like they want it like that. The people with power and money, they have kept the system. Okay, we need employees who can work, so let them not get business ideas for doing something grand. And yes, few of the people leave the loop and go somewhere else, but there is always majority who will belong in that category. Okay, now you need to understand, right now these big successful people who run the planet, who dominate, they know that simply with entertainment, people are waste. It's just crap. Those who are continuously only with entertainment, such people are crap. They cannot think, their mind doesn't function properly, they don't have awareness, it's pure time waste. And platform knows that even more. And then there are more people who enjoy, and this full population can just become a crappy population without any value to the society. And these people can very easily be manipulated. So the platforms will promote more entertainment, it will make it more addictive and kill people's more time as well. But they want that to happen. It's intentionally done. It's intentionally done. Now, the point is, you have to protect yourself if you really understand what's happening, all those things around you. If you are only an entertainment consumer or a producer, okay, your mind will never grow. And some of the influencers and entertainment providers, they evolve. And then after maybe a few years of success and influencing, they start adding value to the world. They are like, we want to do meaningful content, we want to change the world with our entertainment content. But not everybody goes through that kind of transformation. So you need to understand, if you stick with only entertainment, you will not learn and you will not grow. Okay, so there is a right way of living these platforms. Become a producer and start spending more time on knowledge addition on the platforms, not the other side, because somewhere it should be your responsibility also to improve the society. Without that educational information, the society is going to get problematic. Okay, now this is what is a simple request for you guys. Okay, don't waste your time blindly on social media, because time is never going to come back. Second, the more you use, the better the platform starts knowing you and your future decision makings. Okay, that's the second step. Now you need to wisely make decisions with your life. Okay, and now I'll just tell you something, third thing here. Okay, just let me share my screen. Let me quickly share the screen. Okay, there we go. This is my LinkedIn profile. Okay. Now, if you just observe here, okay, right now we are sitting here having this discussion. 3 minutes before, there is a video posted on my LinkedIn profile. 3 minutes before. Okay. Next, 9 hours before. Next, 11 hours, 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, 17 hours, 18 hours, and so on, 19 hours. Every 1 hour roughly, there is a video going on my platform or a post going on my platform, and 23 hours per day. There are around 10 plus posts which I am doing on all the social platforms, which is not manual. It's just a system I have set up because my brain should be occupied in utilizing innovation, creativity, and adding more better value, not being stuck with social platforms. So whatever you're seeing here, these are just automated systems. I've just done some setups here and there, and it will keep running for the full week or 2 weeks continuously, just posting, posting, posting without even caring about anything else. So even as a producer, I've freed my time so that my brain can be utilized for something even more bigger. And yes, these platforms will be there. They will keep consuming. And that means to make the life of producers simple, there are other paid tools available, which I'm using, some of them, and then getting in here. Now, the point is literally social media postings and promotions and all that can simply be automated. But if your mission and purpose of your life is big, then a day will come, then it will start growing. Right now you can see here already 5,000 followers are there, and if you go to this page, I'm having this newsletter. You just populate this newsletter properly and it is having 3,000 followers. Okay, subscribers for newsletter is 3,000 and the follower count is like around 5,000. And the point is, constantly, even if I don't do anything, full week every day 10 posts will be going on this platform, even though I am traveling, even though I'm doing what. So the point is, social media should be used the way it is supposed to be, and free up your time and use your brain for something even bigger and more creative stuff. Okay. And that is what I just want to share you the facts of how people do stuff. Okay. And do something meaningful with your life as well. Otherwise, you will be manipulated, you will be used, and that's a very horrible way of living your life. Okay. And this is what it is. I just wanted to bring it to your notice to what's happening, and if you're not careful, what can happen. Okay. Okay, fine. Now let's get started with doing the rest of the activities for the day. Okay, first of all, everyone, first of all, let's do the quick 10 success affirmations. Okay. First, so if you want to live a big successful life, you need to understand, you need to crack the code, you need to crack the systems and then become successful. Okay. First, I am responsible for my life. Second, I believe in myself. Third, I am committed to achieve all my goals. Fourth, I am committed to achieve all my goals. Fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and I move forward. Fifth, I like myself and love my work. Sixth, I am a powerful force designed for success. Seventh, I face challenges and overcome it with ease. Eight, I am a winner. Ninth, I am strong. 10th, I am powerful. Okay, write down 3 things, all these 10 things. And believe, do something meaningful with your life, do something big with your life, and by understanding how the world operates and what are the do's and the don'ts. Okay? Once you're done with this, next step, let's do a quick gratitude practice. 5 things which you are thankful for, which happened from yesterday till today. 5 things which you're thankful for, which happened from yesterday till today. Chalo, let's do this. Write down today's date, which is 13th of July, and let's do a quick day recap. Okay, fine, I'm done with the gratitude practice. It gives a nice flashback of yesterday. Okay, ठीक है, chalo. Next thing is, let's perform goal reminder. Write down your one-liner goal statement. Everybody, please go to your goals. My suggestion will be in your OneNote. Okay, use OneNote for this. In your OneNote, create a new page. Okay, and you can just put it goals and daily do the activities there, so it becomes easy for you to do it. Similarly, you can create a gratitude page, an affirmations page, and daily keep doing on top of that itself. Because know it, it's not about no awareness of all this, it's about training your mind and subconscious mind and all that thing. So repetition is the key. We have to do these things daily. Okay, next goal reminder, everybody, chalo, mention today's date, write down your goal statement. What do you want from your life? Okay. Once you have written your goal statement, write down three whys. Why this goal is important for you. Full clarity is required. Okay, once you're done with the three whys, okay, just do one more activity, guys. Write down pain points. Just try to imagine what will happen if you don't achieve it and what will happen if you achieve your goal. Okay, pain points and pleasure points. So here again, your brain psychology is there. Okay, naturally, we try to run away from pain and go towards pleasure. So it's deep down inside us, that kind of behavior. Okay. So just tell to yourself how much troubles will come in your life if you don't achieve your goal. And if you achieve it, how beautiful your life will become. Sure. Okay, ठीक है. So once this quick goal is done, let's move to the last activity for the day, which is day planning. This is very important. It's one of the productivity technique. Prioritize the important items. So list down all the important items which needs to be done that day. Arrange it in a priority, and with full force during the day, work on that one by one, one by one, one by one. Okay. So chalo, let's do the day planning. You can simply copy paste yesterday page for today, 13th July. I'm telling you, since past 8 years, I'm doing all this. Okay. Day plannings, trackings. It helps to be organized. Dekho, you need to work like this. Let's say you have right now planned something during the day. Now, if any unplanned items comes to you, "Oh, I have to do this also." Then you just ask yourself a question. Is it really important that you should do this today, or can you leave it to tomorrow or later? Okay. Now, if it is supposed to be done today only, must and should, then you should know that from this right now you're planning some items. Those items, something might not be done today. And that's what is work prioritization and estimations and planning. So anything that comes out of what you have planned, you make a decision. Do you want to include or plan it for next day or whenever? But that item stays with you, so that, and yeah, that item you write it down in your to-do list, so that tomorrow when you come, you'll know that, oh, from this list I have to do it, and then you can actually replan stuff. So by this way, you will never forget any work. Okay, and that's a very much required quality during your office working times. Okay, people might be like, "Arey, I asked you to do this last week, where is it?" And you might be like, "Arey, I was occupied with a lot of other things, so I did not get time." But it should not be done like that. If you did not get time, you should tell them, "I will not be working on your work because I don't have time." So communication is one big problem in the IT industry, like clarity of work. Okay, so try to really track things, communicate it properly. Okay, chalo. Let's do the day planning now, everyone. Okay, it's fine. I'm done with my day setup. Please do the daily planning every single day. This simple habit will make you very result oriented, and do this all throughout your life. It's a very good habit to take. Every day, planning what are the important things to be done and just doing it. Chalo. Meanwhile, let me paste you the attendance link. So live a good quality life, guys. So you feel satisfied about what you do and be ahead of the world. Okay? And that's only possible when you do something about it. Chalo. Okay. Here's the attendance code. There is no attendance code for morning, there is only attendance. And here is the list. Okay. Right now in the chat, Arpit Shukla is there. He's saying he was trying for jobs since past 4 to 5 months and there was no luck. Okay, so Arpit Shukla says in the chat he was trying for interviews since past 4 to 5 months and there was no response. But at least now calls have started to come. So maybe he is performing our day-to-day related activities and that has started giving some results. So please do that, everyone. I'm telling you that system will guaranteed work. The only thing is you need to have knowledge and you need to keep doing what the market wants and then magic will happen automatically. Okay? So if you have good knowledge, you can talk there in the interviews and crack it and get in and continuously keep doing this job hunting. Something will click and be smarter there. Dekho, if your technology itself is not good, and the right now the market does not want it, and the way you're positioning right now the market does not want it, if you are so much out of the context of what the industry wants, so basically you're just wasting time. So be smart enough to understand why you are not able to get in. What's wrong actually? Is your positioning wrong? Is your technology wrong? Are your skills wrong? Or like identify the root cause of the problem, because there is a root cause and that's where things are not working for you. Okay? So please understand this thing. There has to be a root cause. Otherwise, why will it not work? You need to find that why. Okay, many people take the easy way saying market is hard now. That's where recession is going, so jobs are not coming. It's not about the market. Still, right now, people are getting jobs also. So you need to figure out what you should do for getting jobs. What is wrongly being happening at your side? Okay, so please do that. That's very essential. There is no attendance counter is like every single day you wake up, so you have to keep counting what is your morning day. Okay, so if you have attended like 50 days, mark it like 50. If you have attended 25, so that will help you to be consistent in the morning routines. Okay, that's the attendance count. Okay, fine. All the best, Arpit Shukla, and all the best for other people as well. Okay. Chalo team, have a nice day and see you guys tonight for interview cracking related discussion tonight 9 p.m. Yeah, thank you everybody, and have a nice fun.